That's on giant. Talk tough, we define it. Big blue blood, we align with. Turn the mic up loud, let us find it. That's on giant. Hot takes, you rewind it. Rumors run wild, we assign it. You want truth, come and find it.
Hi, what's going on, Big Blue Nation and sports fans all over the world? Welcome to That's on Giants. Me, I'm your host, Shakes Montana, and I got my co-host, Ghost Dog, with me. And we got the producer of today's show. He's on his way, LRP. Man, so pretty soon we should have all that. Get a round of applause for them boys.
Yes, sir. Drop a quick bomb on them, you know what I mean? One time, you know what I'm saying? Just one time. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm saying. But in today's episode, we're going to talk about, they already announced week 1's matchup. We on prime time, y'all.
Prime time. And you know how, real quick though, before we get into all that, man, let's tell the people them how we feeling, man. Let's ask them how they feeling. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the whatchamacallit,
the temperature,
the pleasantries. You know what I mean? The all that type of stuff out the way. How you feeling, Shakes?
I'm good, man. Feeling awesome, bro.
Yes, sir. Awesome. Likewise.
Yeah, man.
Likewise.
And that's, glad you did that. But this week is a huge week for us. It's a huge week in football, NFL, because it's the schedule release. But I mean, it's not so huge for casual football fans, but us hardcore fanatics, this is it right here, because this is what shows us what's going to happen and what's going to go on during this season. Who's going to get this work and when they going to get this work. It's important. You know what I'm saying? It's
setting the tone early.
Yeah, I mean, whether I'm going to whip your ass in September or whether I'm going to whip your ass in December.
It's November.
It makes a lot. You know what I mean? It makes a lot of difference. So, usually, throughout the years, the Shakedown show, we would do the schedule release show. And how we would do it is we look at the schedule, we go down the list of the schedule, and we just say whether we feel like that's a W or an L. And at the end of it, when we all tally it up, we look at what each other has as the Giants standings going into the upcoming season.
Right.
So we're going to do that this year, keeping on tradition, man. Because the last few years, man, the show has been fire. I have been on one in these episodes. I'm not sure how I'm going to react in this next one, so you might want to stay tuned. Yeah, I mean, because some of these dudes
crazy
in the blue Kool-Aid too hard, bro. They be drunk, bro.
Look, ain't nobody sipping anything but reality. All I know is this, and here's the reality. John Harbaugh's our head coach. He's known for consistency and wins. And some of the talent in the building right now, especially in the trenches when it comes to the offensive line, is looking real good. And that's all I'm going to say for that one, because we're going to save that for the Saturday night show. However, going on with the depth chart and all that stuff with the opposing, the ops and what have you, especially for that first game, that primetime game, as you alluded to. It's something that's been in the thorn of our side for a long time, Shakes, and I think finally, you know what I mean, things is about to start really turning around over here, bro. And what better way to, you know what I'm saying, to start off the season against a hated division rival, one that's had your number for quite a long time now, and in a primetime game, no less. Come on, man. As a Giants fan, no nonsense, you wouldn't want anything less than such. For real, for real.
So here's my thing with this, because usually how it was or how it is is that I'm usually tired of playing these dudes
Me
first
too.
game of the season, bro. I'm
Me
serious,
too.
bro. I'm so sick.
Especially on the prime time, because you know that 40-0, man, is still burnt in my mind, bro. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
what they
From way
won the
back,
last time straight?
the last what straight the openers or like in general.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I think
Yeah,
it's 8 straight. I think it's yeah.
yeah,
So
they've won the last openers on us straight. Absolutely, yes,
man,
they
listen.
have.
Every time, bro, they whipping our ass, bro. Pause. But they is, bro. And I'm tired. I just was just tired of that shit, bro. I wanted to play somebody else, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo.
Right.
Let's not start our season off like this. But I'm gonna say that is in that's like in not only Dable's era, but Shermer's era. Um, what's the other dude, bro?
McAdoody, Joe
Doodoo, yeah,
Judge, Joe Judge.
Judge.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what.
The
Yeah, man,
list
Judge.
goes on, bro.
I'm saying all these bum coaches. Yeah, I
Bumtastic.
was afraid, bro. But this one, you know what I'm saying? This one right here,
No fear. You hear
no
me?
fear, bro. Like I
None.
actually want this, bro, because
Yes,
it's like for me,
in the worst way.
the way I'm looking at this, the way I looking at the season, y'all will get my predictions and everything. So y'all stay tuned for those videos coming out. Probably in June, something like that. But anyway, right?
Mhm.
These two teams right here, I feel like is escalating. I feel like, to me, both of them are Super Bowl contenders in my standards. I don't know about
Whoa.
anybody else standards, but I explained it before where I say if a team is solidified in the playoffs, then to me, they Super Bowl contenders. If you're a team that's questionable to go to the playoffs, then you're a playoff contender. It's a difference. And to me, I think that both of these teams are Super Bowl contenders, where I'm saying both of these guys to me are solidified to go to the playoffs. And the reason why I feel like both teams are solidified going to the playoffs next year, because that offense of the Cowboys was crazy, electrifying last year, but their defense was pure trash. And now they have a little
Big time.
defense, just a little defense. It's not
You
scary.
think they did
scary.
enough though? Oh, okay.
It's
Shout
not,
out
no,
to
it's not. But it's enough to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? And so with the
You know what I'm saying?
Giants, I feel like their defense took a significant step up to probably elite status, and then you got the electrifying guys coming back as far as Dart, Neighbors, and Scatterboo for the offense. To me, that is, and then you got a fixed offensive line. To me, I don't see how that team is not a solidified playoff team. So to me, both of these teams are playoff teams, and this game is going to set the mark for both of these teams.
the tone, man.
Yeah. So I love this matchup. I think we have the edge, but we're going to talk about it position by position. We're going to do that. But we got LRP with us as well, man. What's
Absolutely,
going on,
man.
LRP?
Real quick, LRP.
What's going on? What's going on,
Yes,
people?
sir.
What's up, y'all?
Well,
You, man.
over here talking about this game opener, this season opener, if you will. How you feeling
Yes.
about it? You scared? You scared? You got
Hell
fear in your
no.
heart for this? That's what I like
Hell
to hear.
no. Can't
Talk
wait.
about it. Come on, LRP.
Bart
Tell the
Scott.
people them.
You know what I mean? Can't wait. Bart Scott. All day. Bring it on. We owe them, bro. We owe them. I can't wait. I want to beat the hell out of them. I want to beat the hell out of them. Just like what happened from times past. Want to return that favor. Straight beat on, you know what I mean, throats and all that.
Timberland firmly pressed up against the esophagus. You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and get Timberland up.
Word up. And I was telling Shakes earlier, LRP, man, like that 40-0 on that rainy night way back when, man, that still hurts, bro. It's still
Yo, you
extra
gotta take that
in my
back,
head,
bro.
course.
You
Big
gotta
time.
take that back, man. You
Yo,
gotta
and
erase
not
that
for
shit
nothing,
from history.
Burns said something about it. he said something about redemption, and it's time to flip the script on it and what have you. So look, man. Shake said it, setting the tone early, primetime night game, hated division rival. No nonsense. We should have swept them last season, but that's a whole nother conversation. Be bigger, better, especially in the trenches. It's gonna be a battle, bro. It's gonna be a battle.
Everybody,
Yes,
please stay healthy, and the people that are out come back healthy. You know what I mean? Just all we need. All we need is health, bro.
Yes.
That's it.
All we need is health.
It's health, bro. Health care, health services, health treatment.
So, a question real quick before we get into this. Maybe I have a few questions, but one right now. Do y'all really feel like Neighbors is going to be ready for this game?
You go ahead, RP.
You sound exasperated.
I gotta think about
you go ahead, man. I feel you, bro. I don't know, Shakes. I don't know. I know it felt like a narrative was being pushed that he wouldn't be ready till week 1 based off of the time of the injury. But if memory serves me correct, I would hope that he would be ahead of schedule at this point. I'm just being honest. Just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? I would love for him to be ahead of schedule. But I have no idea.
When did he get hurt last year again? What game was it? It was the Commanders game? Or nah? The first one?
It was like the third goddamn game. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like the third or fourth game, right?
It was early.
He technically should be ahead of schedule. But despite the setback and what have you, to answer the question, I don't even think Dart played yet, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he hadn't even played with him.
Did he?
He
hadn't even.
Did he?
I don't think he did. Yeah. We might have to go back to the tapes. But long story short, man, because I don't want this to be long-winded. We got to get into it.
Yeah, but go ahead.
I think I'm going to go out and say no. And I think that's part of the reason why there's a lot of OBJ talk going on. And even with Slayton, with his situation, because it's not just Neighbors. Remember that. Slayton got a situation now where he might not be ready to go come start the season now. Well, according to his his abdomen injury or what have you. So
cool.
Yeah, I think OBJ might be really coming back because between the Neighbors and the Slaytons, we might be down a man when it comes to that first opener. So yeah, I don't think he'll be ready.
So okay, my boy LLP answered. I have another thing, that you just brought up, but as far as do I feel like he's going to be ready, it's going to be iffy, but to me, y'all know how I am. Y'all know what I do, and I always say it every time, every year, bubble wrap, baby. Bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap.
I don't want to see him in camp. I don't need to see him in camp. I don't need to see him in preseason. I know what he is. I know who he is. I don't need to see none of it. All right?
Right.
Bubble wrap. So
I
need
to know that.
If he's available, if not, then don't rush him, man. Because we gonna need him, man. And y'all don't want to fuck this dude career up, man. Pause. You don't want to do that, man.
Yeah.
So,
Based on I definitely don't want to see him in preseason either. I mean, based off the question, I do hope we see him week 1, but I don't expect to see him in training camp or preseason or anything. I would
get your ass down.
Yeah, but please be ready by week 1, please.
Shout outs to Black Freezy in the background, man.
Black
I don't know if you want to. Appreciate you, bro. But man, to me, it brought up what you just said though, bringing in OBJ.
That's gonna happen.
What was the comments, man? Like, how did y'all feel about the comments that Harbaugh said regarding the Beckham situation? Because he just spoke on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had those pressures, but he did speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
So how y'all feel about what he said?
Um, a lot of people were saying that was like kind of his way of like politely saying no. I just think he said what he said, man. Exactly what it is. Just it's got to make sense.
It's
You know what I
gonna
mean?
happen.
OBJ ain't gonna come over here just to play like a nonsensical role. He's gonna come in to do something. And I just think, we talked about it a couple like days ago or weeks ago, what have you. The wide receiver room right now is jam packed. So they got to make some room for him. And it's just got to make sense for both sides, like exactly like Hardball said. And if it don't make sense, it's, what's the point? Because a name like OBJ coming back to New York is going to cause noise. And if he's not making noise on the field, the noise on the outside is going to outshadow the noise on the field. You know what I'm saying? So it's just got to make sense. That's how I feel about it. Go ahead, RP.
I feel you, Ghost. I think he's far removed from that kind of spectacle. You know what I mean? Garnering that kind of conversation. He himself, that is. Now, you can't help the parasites and all the people that want to just, everybody in America now see something and still say something completely different. But I think he's far removed from that kind of behavior, to tell you the truth. And I believe it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I heard what he said, it has to make sense and you can still move. And they're talking every day. I've read articles about, them talking every day. I see maybe make an appearance week 2 preseason. There's no rush on either side. That's why them, behind the scenes, they chilling. But it's going to happen. There's too much literature out there of people beat writers writing articles, these little startup companies or whatever that's getting the info. They believe that it's going to happen. They just no rush to making it public or whatever, but it's going to happen.
Right.
Okay, right. So appreciate both of y'all content on this, and y'all take. But to me, I'm iffy on this because on one hand, right, I kind of feel what the people, and you say, and you referred to Ghost Dog, that the people think that was his polite way of saying no. And I feel kind of the same way because what he said was that, he wants to, I'm trying to find the right word that he said, but it was basically he wants to really make a mark on the team. He really wants to basically be a starter or a key contributor.
Right. He's got to, make catches and make touchdowns, make noise. Exactly. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
And for how the team is constructed now, it just don't seem like there's room for that. And then what else would you ask for from a wide receiver than to be on special teams? And he's not doing none of that. So it's like, no, I don't think it's a room or a spot on this team for him now. I don't know. Like, I want it to happen for my Giant fandom, and even I think that he can contribute to the team way more than fucking Slayton. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the way the team is constructed. I don't know if there's any room or a spot for him. What's going on, Black Freezy? How you feel about it?
You piece of the
Black
family. What's going on? What's going on with the family? What's happening? What's happening?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's kind of what I was talking about, bro. We get down to that 6th spot. Really, how valuable is Odell Beckham? I want him here for the fandom because I think this is the end of his career. He's gonna wind up, doing the one day anyway and retiring here. So I think it just makes sense to see if it works, right? So basically, what he was trying to state is that if Odell doesn't feel like he's valuable on the team and he's just taking up a roster spot, he doesn't want to be here. He wants to go somewhere where he can provide value to the team, which basically means reps. He wants reps. He wants to catch the rock. He wants to, go out there and feel the flash and hear the roar and feel the old days. And there's nothing wrong with that. And, to go out that way will be fine and great. But does he fit into your plan? You know what I'm saying? Or how much are you going to throw the ball versus run? You know what I mean? Is he going to be out there blocking? Does he fit into the scheme?
Mm.
So, that's a whole nother thing, when it comes to Odell. But
If I could add, so yeah, Malik Neighbors, because I think an OBJ signing would be off the cuff of news from Slayton and Neighbors of them being unavailable, and
Right.
you know what I mean, and actually getting a good timeline on their return.
Right.
Based off of that, IR could happen. During once the preseason. That's what I said during the preseason. I think that's they both sides kind of chilling until that point. And then they find out where these guys are at, and they determine IR, who's going to be starting off on the pub, all that stuff. You know what I mean? And then he gets involved. But he's at this stage, I think he's an excellent possession receiver. Like if you got Neighbors with the speed and the movement and the mobility and the hands. Now, if you don't have that in Neighbors because he's out, you still got the hands. And Odell still can move. You know what I mean? So you got a good possession receiver. You got Malachi Fields getting major reps in this. This is a huge opportunity for him to get reps to stretch the field. You got your tight ends likely and everything. So I think it makes great sense to me. I would definitely get in the lab and use it. I would want to. Like, yo, bring him here. Let's just go ahead and handshake this thing until we need him.
So, all right. So, bigger question off of that. So, Malachi Fields, Donnell Mooney, and Austin in the mix. You mean to tell me that don't shy you away from Beckham? That don't tell you, you know what? Maybe we good.
Let me ask you a question. Outside of the Malachi Fields, because obviously he's the rookie, he's gonna, have a large role to play here soon enough, in my opinion. It really just boils down to the Austin and the Mooney. Would you rather have either one of those guys over an OBJ or an OBJ over one of those guys? And personally, me, no disrespect to Mooney or Austin, yeah, I probably would. Because I just see the benefit of an OBJ in the building in terms of mentorship for the wide receiver room as a whole. Not only can he do some things on the field, but also like the revenue. Like, let's not get it all the way effed up here. Number 13 coming back home, that's ticket sales there, merchandise. You understand what I'm saying?
They need to do that shit after week 1 because I'm trying to go to that game.
So come on, man. Like, look, that's me though. You know what I mean? I'm just a fan.
And that's a great point. I'm wholeheartedly with you on the revenue part. It's going to sell, and him back, he's going to get more money, endorsement deals, all that shit. I'm not debating none of that. All right. But my thing is, when you say, would I rather have a old broken down Beckham?
Is he that broken
down?
Oh, let's go.
Let me finish. A old broken down Beckham who's 34 years old. No, hold on, LLP, hold on. This is facts. These are facts, all right, that I'm pointing out. A old broken down Beckham who's 34 years old and hasn't played in 2 years. I want that guy over 2 young bulls who has been playing in this league with fresh legs. No.
Do they run their routes as good as an OBJ can? That's my question.
Say what?
Can they run their routes as good as an OBJ can? Minus the speed. Let's take the speed out of it. Obviously, the young legs are going to have that over the veteran legs. But I'm talking about technique and the know-how. Does Austin or Mooney run better routes than OBJ?
I can't strongly say yes or no.
Okay. Right. Right.
I can't
Right.
convincingly do any.
You're a witness.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Right. And you know what they say?
The whole jury
Silence.
just shifted. Like, ooh.
Silence can
Right,
sometimes be deafening. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah.
Good shit, y'all. Good shit.
Right.
how you feel, Black? What you thinking about this?
Yeah. I think all y'all have valid points. Is just the fact that OBJ had 2 ACL injuries, man. Didn't really take time off football.
Objection,
So,
relevance. It's like, no, I'm just playing.
It's a situation to where it's you're betting. You know, he's trying to hash his bets, man. And I understand exactly what he's trying to do for him and his family, because everything is going to 10x once he signs that contract. In his life, endorsements and everything, all the monies, all the things, right? So you guys are talking about. So
Right.
now it's just that 6th spot at the end of the roster, as I said earlier. That's, you know, when you look at all, because that's the spot that he's really fighting for.
Damn, that's fucked up. Yeah, that probably should keep him away too. How the fuck they gonna make OBJ?
Yo, it just it makes me mad that we paid Slayton that much more, bro. It really does.
Yeah,
it
that's
really,
a bad
truly
contract. That's the one that keeps hanging over Shane Shone's head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That is the one.
That is the one, like a lantern.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, I really don't have the problem with the OBJ. Just do it, right? Just assign him, bring him in camp. But he's gonna have to compete for that back end of that roster spot, and you know, we see how it fares out from there. You know, but just him being in town for however many days or months, or you know, until they figure out the roster in total. You know, it's going to 10x his life still. He's gonna be able to, you know what I mean, go out there and do some things. But shout out to OBJ and his family. But the main thing is the back end of this roster, that person, whoever that wide receiver is, has to play specials, and he has to be damn good at it.
Right.
Because that was like Bryce Ford Wheaton spot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to be that type of guy.
We gonna see though, man. It's gonna be an interesting training camp and lead up to the season. I'll tell you that.
Speaking of Bryce Ford Wheaton, he said, "I'm healthy now. Somebody sign me."
Get out of here for real.
Yeah, he got cleared from the Achilles. Yeah, he got cleared.
Okay, good for him,
So-
man. It ain't gonna be here though.
I don't know. It's a rat.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's a rat. But we wish you well. We wish you well.
Peace be the journey. And that's how I feel about a lot of people on
Maybe
this
you
roster
think
right
about
now.
the Jets, you know, stay in the
I'm
back.
sure they will. They usually pick up our scraps,
They do. Yeah.
looking in the trash bin outside the back of MetLife. You know what I mean?
Oh, word. Well, you still
Oh.
here?
Or he might wind up in Tennessee, man. You know, they still taking a lot of trash in.
All right,
A lot of
ship
the
it right on down there.
We got one.
Go over to the Tennessee, man. Play on specials for them folks, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash down in Tennessee right now.
It's special.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, rejects, Giants rejects. Shouts to
Right.
Warren
Delhi.
All right.
Oh,
What you got up?
Okay.
What you got on these? This
All right. So
slide?
look. Well, first of all, it looks like you got a Cowboys fan in the building.
Shout out to him,
Shout out to
Willie
Willie.
Vasseur.
Yeah.
Right.
Said, as a Cowboys fan, I'm looking forward to Sunday night with y'all. All right. So be respectful.
As are we. As are we.
Yeah, man. So as we all know, man, it's been terrible. Dallas been spanking us, bro.
Yo,
They've
how
been
you
spanking
have
us,
to put the
family.
40 and 0 up there, man? Come on,
Because we
bro.
got to remember to never repeat this
Never
part
forget.
of history.
Yes.
Never forget. All right.
Yes.
When you get punched and that first taste of blood in your mouth, you're supposed to remember to duck, bob, and weave.
always,
right?
at least like
So it's a
defense up or
situation,
something,
fellas,
cover
to
up.
where
Damn.
7-1.
Mm.
The record in Dallas in matchups week 1 since 2007. How old are your children?
11 years ago. That's crazy.
How
No,
old
that's
is-
more. That's
How old are your
21
children?
years.
It's after 10 o'clock. It's
Jesus.
after 10 o'clock. Do you know
No,
where your
19.
kids are?
I'm tripping.
This is
Mm.
so.
Mm, mm.
I just want to say, fellas, can we overcome the opening day curse? Can it happen for the New York Football Giants under the John Harbaugh era?
Hey, if I may, right? And I use this analogy all the time, every time. I'm gonna go to it again. You know what I'm saying? But there comes a time, right, where when you're getting bullied by a person over and over every day, same time, same channel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It comes a time where you like, I can't take this shit no more.
Oh!
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you become the Hulk, and you whip that bully ass because you took so many beatings from this motherfucker. Now you strong.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
He
feel with
needs
this now,
some
man.
milk.
I feel it's time that we say, God damn it, we ain't taking this shit no more.
No more. In Jesus' name.
We shall overcome.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, you trying to say it's time? You tired of giving the Gooch your lunch money? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I think it's happening, man, because we actually building a wall of Gooches. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A
Trying to
wall
tell
of,
you.
of Debos. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying
All
to tell
of the
you.
gentlemen that we have gotten in the off season and collected versus the ones we kept and the ones we drafted are all physical.
Yo, and if I may say this real quick, that 6th rounder, that offensive lineman, the other man with the 3 names, yo, I'm starting the more I look into that
JC
young man,
Davis?
the more I look
Yeah.
into him, the more I'm like, yo, this dude was a steal, bro.
He's a thug. He a thug.
I'm like, yo,
He another
you
thug
know
out
what
there,
I'm
baby.
saying? Like,
Ain't got shit on me.
like for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be. Oh man, that, and that's something that we've been talking about for so long here, fam. Like, let's be for real, bro. It just seems like the moment John Harbaugh stepped into the building, it's just like by default, this offensive line just got upgraded, like all around, bro.
Yeah, bully.
And that was just what we needed, man.
Bully.
For real.
Bully.
Yes, bro. Let's protect the quarterback, and let's get ready to run it down their throats. Pause. Because that's what really Giants football is about. That's what it's always been about. And I was telling Shakes earlier, man, like things was different before, man, but the season opener with the prime time this go around with the John Harbaugh as the sensei and all the pieces that we got in this building, nah, bro, it's real different. It's real different this time around.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. So 7-1. What's this 40-0 shit? Oh,
That's
yeah,
the one that rainy night.
You better remember, boy. What you mean? What is it?
What is it?
I
What?
try to block down those type of shits out my mind. Y'all know
Nah,
how I
you
am
can't.
psychologically.
I hope he showed them the tape.
Yeah, word up. And yo, shout out to Edict Chosen when he was live and direct
Yeah, shout out to the chosen man, brother.
that
Coleman.
night. When he, you know what I mean? With the 40 and all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, but
terrible.
we can't let that happen again. That's a no-go here, bro.
Nah,
That's not
you know,
happening.
shout outs to him, man. Somebody gonna get that man a hug.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you go to the building and you
Raining.
get the season opener and you
Raining.
get banked in the rain, 40-0, and then gotta go in that traffic. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Route 3 get crazy around that time when they letting out of MetLife. You hear me? It get wild style out there, boy.
I can't even imagine.
I'm
Man,
punching
listen.
somebody in the face.
Yep.
He said, I'm going to
Traffic
jail.
Traffic be backed up all the way to 21.
Straight up, son.
Right. Just to get rushed out of there faster. Like,
For
take me
real.
up out of here, man.
Get me out of here. Mr. Officer.
Right. What you got to say though, LRP, man? How you feel about this? About this record, about how long the Cowboys have had our number?
Yeah, read off that comment too when you get a chance, Ghost.
Oh, which one? The MetLife joint?
Yeah, bro.
Willie Vasseur says, I say if Malik Neighbors is not playing, I say no. So if Malik Neighbors ain't playing, you say we're gonna take the L? Well, we're gonna see. I'm not worried. Even the Sands of Malik Neighbors.
I mean,
I'll say this: if Malik Neighbors is a no-go and a Cam Scatterbo, then I'll be a little bit worried. But if Cam Scatterbo is good to go, minus the Malik,
see,
I'm
and
good.
that's the thing, because it goes back to what Ghost Dog said though. If Neighbors ain't ready for week 1, I believe OBJ is in the building then.
See
Because
what
they
I'm
not
saying,
going
though?
to go into the season.
See what I'm saying?
Black
If
Ace
Slayton
with
or
Mooney as the
Malik
number
ain't
1
available,
receiver, bro. Nah,
you know what I'm
you ain't
saying?
going.
Come
You're
on,
not
bro. Nah, can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out to
mean, I
Isaiah
think
Likely, but you know,
I think
you can't
he'll
do it
be
alone.
ready. I think he'll be ready. How effective will he be? I think first of all, they're gonna tenderize him. They're gonna take it easy with him all the way until
Bubble wrap.
he's ready. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna bubble wrap him up, and Malik's on the side. Malik's gonna hear a lot of that in I'm gonna say in the spring. Yeah, we're gonna hear a lot of that in the spring. Darius will be back in the spring. He only had a sports injury. I mean, a sports hernia. He'll be back. But Malik, and we all know. First of all, Darius, he's a training camp warrior. He be looking like the man in training camp. He busting everybody's ass, right?
Right.
But
just to get his money.
But I think Malik he's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna be fine as far as to be able to start. But I don't know how effective he's gonna be as far as that old guy. We'll see if he still believes he's fixed. Because usually healed once they give you the clearance. But you got to remember who you were. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember who you were, and it takes some time. Especially he got injured in the beginning of the season, man, and so that was a
right
long time to be out of football. So shout out to the young man, but I believe he'll be ready. Cam Scatterbo, I believe he's ready right now, but we'll see.
Talking about that, Willie says, I say this because we are building.
I'm just talking about mentally, because he already is just ready to hit the wall.
Fam, that young man is something else. That's what I'm telling you, man. LRP's son is gonna be a superstar here, barring any injuries. But shout out to Willie again, man. He said they building to stop the run. I agree. Y'all definitely added some pieces over there on the defense. My question is, will it be enough though? We gonna get into that though. So, real quick, any more LRP you there, fam, or nah? Shakes?
Yeah, I'm here.
Anything else you got to add to this before we move on to the next slide?
Nah, I'm good on it.
All right.
Come on, Ghost. Get him.
What was that?
I said, go ahead, move him on, son. Get him.
Yes, sir. Trench warfare, protecting the franchise. Ooh, you see, and that's the major key right there. Francis Mauigoa at the right guard position, interior defensive line. Quinnen Williams, shout out to them acquiring Quinnen Williams, man. That was major key for them. You know what I mean? They got Kenny Clark over there.
Those are the coupling right there. Those are the two warriors that man is talking about.
We got the Francis Mauigoa. He want all the smoke. He want all the smoke, man.
Can't wait to move people. That's set up. I got that.
Yes,
I die for this.
Yo, that one is CCM3. CCM3 is the one they say move people.
Yeah, it won't let me upload them. And I was trying to upload them earlier for some reason, but I was trying to recut them as I'm doing this. But go ahead, my bad.
No, you good. I'm just coming back in, man. I'm cooking. You know what I mean? I'm done now though, but all food's all made. I'm here. You know what I mean? Just had to go make sure the shit was off the burners,
Right. Don't want no house fires happening, you know what I mean?
Well, you know what I mean? But the shit is off, man, chef-like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
yeah, man.
Off this slide, to me, this shit gonna be gladiator sport, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
This shit gonna be spot on!
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Straight up, bro. This shit gonna be mean, bro. The inside guys, pause, but you know what I mean? Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark, you know what I mean? Good name right there. But yeah, I'm saying but you know what I mean? Like, that's a wall right there, bro. That is a fucking wall right there. So JMS, CC, and I'm gonna call him Bunyan Jr. now, bro. Yeah, I mean, he gotta earn his name, bro. I ain't never called him, you know what I mean, what I used to call his father. I'm gonna call it now, bro. You gotta earn this name, man. Bunyan Jr., right? And man, that's gonna be a fucking war, man. That's gonna be a war. And then even on the outside,
right,
where you got Thomas and Illuminor going against Gary and Malachi Lawrence, like, man, that shit's gonna be a war, bro. Like, that's some trench warfare for real. You got that right.
Yo, and real quick, talking about the run game in the trenches, don't forget, man, New Jack City, he nice with the legs, pause. So we gonna see.
Well, yeah, that's what's gonna, help him. But
X factor, right?
We gotta make sure everybody's showing them some numbers, man. Showing them numbers, everybody's being available and getting open. But I think we run in the pass anyway. I think we punching people in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? I think we coming out with some punching
right.
and kicking.
Me too.
You're gonna have to stop that first.
Timberland stomping and all that.
That boy gonna be quick with it. You know what I mean? That's a gunslinger right there. You know what I mean? Quick and pop. Before you know it, folks is moving.
Who else they not accounting for, though?
Who?
3 players. Patrick Ricard.
Say that again?
Patrick Ricard. 3 players. Patrick Ricard. Man Hurts. Right? And I was thinking about somebody else. Isaiah Likely.
Likely, yeah.
And Theo could block now.
Yeah,
Theo too.
Don't forget about Theo.
They gonna have to work for everything they get. It's gonna be a battle.
Yeah. You got them comments, Ghost?
Crazy. Yes, sir. Football with the fellas just joining our show.
What's going on?
Shout out to them, man. But I'm real curious about the other way too. Will our D line hold up versus their O line? Man, yes. I
believe so. I believe so.
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe
Minus
we ordered the beef. Pause. We definitely made sure we got the big fellas in the building to clog it up. DJ Reader was the number one. I thought for some reason he was number 2 or 3, but he was number 1 on facing double teams in the NFL last year. So yes, we I think we bought the sufficient bodies in football with the fellas, and we're gonna see, man, and we're gonna practice like it. We already see it. He's doing it already with the rookies. No music, straight to the football fundamentals. Let's get to it. Do you know how to tackle still? All right, you know what I mean? Can you still set the edge? All of the basic stuff. So, I think we're gonna be equipped for it. The wall that they have. All those guys named Tyler, and Tyler. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Tylers.
All the ties.
And Cooper BB Cooper, baby.
Cooper BB.
Yeah, they got like 5 Tylers over there. It's crazy. I'm just counting them out right now. Even the wide receivers, some of them is Tylers, I think.
Yeah,
oh no, I'm tripping. It's crazy.
I got a type.
Damn. He said they got a type. That's crazy. I hear you. It's about scheme, in my opinion. If we go with 3 interior defensive linemen instead of 2, we keep our interior linebackers clean. That's the key, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I can agree.
I mean,
Got
folks ain't even talking about Carter, which I love, but it's like so much about the Reese and Hoods and Burns and everything. You're like, yo, Carter is sitting there salivating.
Right.
That dude is a whole animal for
And
real.
you know the amazing part about all that is you're going to see the best Kayvon Thibodeau you ever seen in your life. You know that, right?
Because he's playing for a contract. He's
You
playing to
already
earn
know
his
that.
keep.
You're going to see the best
He's gonna be on
Kayvon
demon
Tibbs
time.
you've ever seen in your life.
Yes, sir. In life.
Yeah, man, they
So
can
just
get him
imagine
out.
that versus what we all trying to put on paper here. You know, Burns just coming off a 16 and a half sack year. Getting some pluggers in here like DJ Reader. I'm looking forward to it, man. You know,
And let's real quick, let's not forget that the
Lewis and
Reese,
Suggs, bro.
because Reese is going to be involved in some pass rush packages. You best believe it. I'm telling you right now, he's going to be involved.
yeah, I'm pretty
And
sure.
see, again, that's why, and I'm gonna say it until I can't say it no more. DJ Reader was the hugest piece
Yeah,
for this
Yes, it was.
defense because it allows those linebackers to run free range chicken, bro. And we're talking about Abdul Carter. We're talking about Reese running back there like that. We're talking about Edmonds running back there like that. And we're talking about a determined trying to feed his family, Kayvon, like that. You know what I'm saying?
KT,
Brian Burns. I
prowling
mean,
like lions on the savannah. You heard? You know what I mean?
Edmonds already don't like you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, damn,
Right.
bro. I don't care what nobody say.
You know what-
We are coming. We, you know, make pause, all that. This team
but do you know what's
about to
also
go
scary
crazy.
about that, bro?
is about to go crazy. I can't even.
Is that in the middle of that defense, right? You got two long arm, fast, rangy motherfuckers with dreads looking like predators.
Yo, Edmonds and Reese. Man, I'm
Accessories,
telling
bro.
you, man.
Okay.
Yo,
Yeah, and they be wearing accessories. We already know
Straight
what they put on
Youchers.
the accessories, bro.
Youchers out there. You hear me? Youchers.
all right.
Don't be scary, son.
Got like 5 wristbands, bro. You serious?
Yeah, get him, Ghost.
All righty, the perimeter battle. Cornerback Paulson Adebo. Cornerback Greg Newsome. Cornerback Carlton Hood, the rookie wild card. Slot war, my son. Drew the Dog Phillips versus CD Lamb. Bad blood remains after Phillips slammed Lamb to the dirt last season. Rightfully so. You know what I mean? Shout outs to my son. And the targets, wide receiver CD Lamb, along with George Pickens, arguably the best 1-2 punch in football. How y'all brothers feel about this, man? Are you worried about the CD Lambs and the George Pickens in them? Well, you know what I mean? Or we got nothing to worry about over here. What we talking about?
Well, dude, is Paulson Adebo a number one corner in the league?
That's the real question. That's the major key question for me.
And
You still
after that is answered, who's the
Right.
number two? And I'm sorry, it's not Carlton Hood. It's supposed to be Colton, Colton. But you know,
Colton,
sorry
right.
guys.
It happens.
But yeah, go ahead, family. That's my bad.
No, you good. Real quick for me, you know, me and Shakes, we had a conversation about this way a long time ago. We got a room of a bunch of CB2s trying to figure out who the CB1 is. And I kind of doubted it in the moment, because my emotions was high. I was so worried about Dexter Lawrence leaving. I was really worried about that interior defensive line being secured. But the more I look at Colton Hood, man, I'm so hood, right? He's going to take that number one spot, bro. I really, truly believe it's going to happen. I do. And I know Paulson Adebo got his money, but I just think something about that Colton Hood, man, he's going to take that spot. Some way, somehow, I don't know what's going to happen. He's going to take it.
I don't think it's gonna be off the Rippington though.
No,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a process. Obviously,
yeah.
with the rookie learning, obviously he's gonna go up against wide receivers who gonna have the
That's
experience
why I wish
over him.
Malik was ready, man.
Right.
You get to test
But I
it
just-
real quick.
I just think that Hood's natural talent, bro, it's for real. It is for real.
Yeah.
So, to me, off the rip, this is going to it's going to say a lot about what we're going to do going forward as far as this cornerback room. Because CD Lamb and Pickens, bro,
They're a problem. They are a problem.
man, oh man, son.
They're a problem.
And so
Especially if you give Dak time.
Adebo didn't have a good season last year. And I think it was a lot because he was coming off that injury still, and trying to get his feet back to normal. I think this is the year where he shows that he's back to healthy, 100%, and hopefully mentally, he's not really worried about that injury as well. So we should see a better Paulson on Debo. But is he a true number one corner? Is he going to be able to stop a Lamb? Or can he stop even a Pickens? I don't know. Yeah,
we know a lot of times Lamb be coming out that slot, damaging the world.
Oh, it's going to be
that's why him and Drew been going at it. They've been
got that beef.
Years. Yeah.
Right. So, it gets serious too. It gets serious with them.
And then it's going to show a lot from Newsom, because he's playing for his his family. You know what I mean? And then Colton Hood, he's trying to solidify himself amongst his peers. Like, look, I am that one. You know what I mean? I may not be ready right now, but I'm going to be, and I am that one. So they're going to be tested a lot in this week one, and it's going to show a lot. And to me, I think it's going to tell Harbaugh a lot of what he wants to do going forward, as far as, do I want to bring a Debo back next year? Do I want to bring a Newsom back next year? How is Banks looking? And to me, like y'all said, man, the Drew Phillips, whoever's in that slot, will he lock it down? That's my guy right there. You know what I mean? Little man Tate, always represent. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna be tested in this matchup, man. Week one off the rip, man. So I don't know if we win this battle, dog. So I don't know, man.
All right. So do you believe that Adebo's the number one wide receiver?
No, I think he's a 2.
All right. And so who is the 2 if we got 2 number 2s? Let me get 2 number 2s. Holy pickles.
Or we might have 3 number 2s. And a possible one and shit.
So you think there's going to be another scenario where we're going to be sharing reps like Deontay and Flock? Or someone that's a number 2 position? Who is that guy?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think they definitely going to be interchangeable, and depends on what the play is, what the scheme is. Yeah, I'm going to see different guys on that island. You know what I mean? I don't think you're going to see different guys in that slot. I think Drew Phillips got that
locked down. I think so too. Yeah. But real quick to
backup, you still need a backup. So more than likely, that's probably going to be a safety.
Right. Speaking about that, football with fellas, he says, and maybe you could allude to this, Shakes, because you know about Darius Washington. He says, don't forget Darius Washington. He may be on the field at free safety or a slot cornerback quite a bit. He was pretty good in the past.
He really is going to be on the field a lot. I told y'all this.
Shout out to football with the fellas. There you go.
Right.
And that would be my response. It'd be collective. Because if we piggybacking off of what we just spoke about in the trenches and what's closer to the quarterback, my hope and expectation would be difficult passes to these guys, and which would definitely help out a Colton Hood, a Greg Newsom, a Debo, Drew Phillips, and I would even add Pinnock and Nubin into the equation. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely looking at Nubin to take a step forward. I believe that it will, especially with the talent that's around him now, people communicating.
Right.
So that's what my prediction is. NYPD, baby, pass defense. You know what I mean? It'll be difficult. These guys going to get their catches because they are who they are. I ain't taking nothing away from them. I can't stand the uniform that they wear, but these some talent. These dudes are ridiculous. So,
right.
Much respect to their game and what they bring. But make it difficult for them. They're going to get hit. You know what I mean? Or if they touch it, if they catch it, you know what I mean? You got to fight for your food.
The one wide receiver that they traded for, I think they traded Carolina for him, that I wanted off of that roster was Jonathan Mingo. You know what I mean?
That kid is nice.
You got to watch out for him. I think he's becoming healthy.
Yep.
I know they got what's that guy's name? Fauntleroy or Ryan Flournoy? Flournoy? I don't know how you pronounce his name. I
Yeah,
know he's
Ryan
in the slot.
Flournoy. Yep.
What's the other kid's name? Shakes Turpin.
Cavante
Cavante.
Turpin.
Yeah, Cavante
Yep.
Turpin.
He's nice too.
Right. No, but he showed more at wide receiver last year versus just being
Yo, and they got Paris Campbell now too. Even though that's a familiar name for us though. Talk about picking up trash, crazy. And real quick, shout out to Willie again. He said these are our new undrafted free agents that are good: Michael Trigg and DJ Rogers. Okay.
Keep an eye out.
Okay, I like
preseason.
One of my top 10.
Top 10, really.
Right.
Top teners. All right. Well, we got some closers on this, man. Anybody else think that Paulson Adebo is a number one cornerback?
I think I'm good, man. It's gonna be a battle, and
Yeah,
the number one will reveal himself after this game.
Please
For
stand
sure.
up. Please.
Nah, I'm gonna say he is the number one based off of what he got paid. I heard John Harbaugh talk him up.
Debo?
He said he is the number one. Yeah, that's basic. That's what it is, based off of what he got paid by default. And John Harbaugh heard him talk him up in the presser. He said he's the number one in the league. So I think he will. I think he will be healthier this season. Let's see if he gets motivated. He's another one of those guys. You look at his face, he kind of looks like you don't know. You don't know if do you like this? Do you love this? Do you like this game? So you know what I mean?
Right,
He's
Joe?
another monotone, guy. So we'll see. I think he has a skill set. He dropped at least 3 interceptions to me in my mind last year. He could have had at least two or three more versus that one. Very mediocre numbers to be a number one wide. I don't want to call him wide receiver, cornerback. But I think the number 2 eventually will be Colton Hood, man. There's no way around it. This kid was bred to be a cornerback, man. Bred. Literally bred as a young man. He said it. Showed the clips. Patrick Peterson, him like 6, get schooled up. His uncle, the bloodline.
Yes.
Attachment directly to Harbaugh. So it's amazing.
Trained by a legend.
So I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be the number 2 eventually, but it might start off being who they paid, man. A little bit of Newsome in there. He's been moving around pretty smooth out there with when they did have some availability for the veterans to be out there with the kids. And I heard Shane trying to talk him up like he could possibly have some flexibility to play the slot like a backup for Drew. So I don't know, man. All of this position versatility and flexibility. Let's see how it all pays off, and let's see who settles into what position for real. But I think Newsome will settle into the number 2 cornerback slot until he celebrating over one PBU when he already got five touchdowns on him during the year. So, but yeah, it's a situation where I think Colton is going to take that spot.
What you got to say, LRP? Well, yes, LRP is worried about making sure his house don't get burnt down. So, real quick, Willie again. My Cowboys back end. Pause looks like this far edge rusher Rashawn Gary, safeties Jalen Thompson and PJ Locke, cornerback Kobe Durant. Okay. And football with the fellas. Any thoughts about possibly signing Kenny Moore?
Yeah, sign him. I know Drew that guy, but sign him.
Right.
Sign him.
Right.
You just never know, man. Sign him.
Never enough cornerbacks.
I'm with it.
Kind of like edge rushers. Never enough cornerbacks. You know
Sign him. Football with the fellas.
Anything else?
Stack him up
before we move on.
Get any richer, bro.
Right.
Stack
I'm
him
telling
up.
you. If anybody gets onto this defense from here, bro, I'm on that shit where I'm like, the rich get richer.
Yeah.
Like, cause
why not us?
Damn, bro.
Why not us?
Who got it better than us now, right?
Why not us, man?
Nah,
You
for
know what I mean?
Nobody.
Real quick, hold on.
I'm leaving
Right.
it.
Why not us?
Overload.
Is all I'm saying.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Right.
It's overload.
So on to the next slide. The play caller chess max. What NYG offensive coordinator Matt Nagy, right? Is it Nagy? Whatever. The veteran. First game call and plays for Jackson Dart. The focus is scheme easy completions, manage primetime pressure. On the Dallas side is their defensive coordinator Christian Parker, the prodigy at 34, the youngest defensive coordinator in Cowboys history, and his first game at the helm. A battle of first-time coordinators in their current roles. Whichever play caller settles their units first dictates the pace. And I couldn't agree more, man. I couldn't agree more.
So, my bad if I'm cutting you off, but for
You
me,
good, go ahead.
this shit is like, and it's crazy because to say that, but off the rip, week 1, yo, it's a lot of pressure, bro.
It is.
It's a lot of pressure for these guys, bro. We're talking about the players, but now I'm looking at these coaches and I'm looking at Nagy like what he got on the line. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys where he's the next man up on the head coaching hot commodities. You know what I'm saying? If he does a great job here. You know what I'm saying? But if he shits the bed, then what is his career going from there? You know what I'm saying? But then with Christian Parker, man, nobody know who the hell this guy is. You know what I'm saying? He gotta make a name for himself, man. And this is in Dallas, bro. You
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, shout out to Willie. Willie, if you could, man, tell us a little something if you know a little bit more about Christian Parker. Give us some insight.
Listen, right? Listen. You know what I mean?
for sure. Like, who the fuck is he? So
real quick though, I got a question though. Are you concerned with Matt Nagy? Because that's the real question mark in the whole coaching staff as a whole. Because remember, the original John Harbaugh pick was old boy up in Cleveland right now. I'm forgetting his name right now. What's his head coach again? His name again? Monk, right? Whatever his name is.
I call him
Munkin.
Monk.
So, do we have a concern here? You know what I mean? As Giants fans for this offensive coordinator, is he going to call the right plays? Because remember, his offensive coordinator, well, rather his play calling when he was the head coach. This is his first time play calling as an offensive coordinator. Mm-hmm. So, is there concern here?
No. Wasn't he calling plays? Well, no.
Yeah, as the Bears head coach.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I was thinking Kansas City.
No.
Nah, he wasn't. That was Andy Reid. You know how that goes.
Yeah, he was like how damn. I just forgot. I just lost my train of thought. What's our guy's name? I just left here.
Kafka.
Kafka. Yeah. Yeah. I could see his face, but I couldn't get the name. Yeah, Mike Kafka. Yeah, he was like Mike Kafka, just sitting there looking around, holding clipboards, talking to the quarterback.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Where he's at right now? I forgot. Where he go?
Detroit.
Okay, good for him, man. I hope nothing but the best for him, bro.
Yeah. Good guy, Mike Kafka.
But going on with Nagy, man, how y'all brothers feel about that?
I think the way they pitched it to us is like it's going to be a committee as far as definitely putting the game plan together.
Okay.
As far as run coordination versus pass. Now, as far as the way he will call the game, I got to be honest with you. I wasn't really a fan of the Bears to sit down and watch a whole game to catch his style. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to go back and watch his tape. You know what I mean? See, his style, I really don't.
I'm really
not,
ask my brother-in-law. He's a Bears
fan.
I'm
really not too familiar exactly what his style is. But according to what the game plan is from the head coach, more than likely we're going to be running the ball. So if that's the case, then that's going to be his style to start off anything. But if it's by committee, I don't really have a problem with Matt Nagy until we have a problem with Matt Nagy.
Right.
For real.
Right.
For real.
Right. That's exactly how I feel about it. Because in hardball we trust, man. That's really what it is. In hardball we trust.
The crazy part is in Chicago, from my recollection, from what I remember, he did run the ball a lot in Chicago, but that was because his quarterbacks was Trubisky and then Fields.
Who was their running back at the time, though?
Oh, man.
Was it Swift?
They got Swift Swift came in pause like a couple of years ago.
I think it was Montgomery.
Remember, Swift was the
then,
Eagles.
right?
Yeah.
Was it Montgomery? I don't remember.
It was Montgomery. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. That's been my one thing that I don't know that has a question mark is how is Matt Nagy going to elevate this offense and maximize the talent that he has.
Right.
But the shining star on that is anybody that spends some time with Andy Reid, something rub off, you know what I mean? Pause. But
Some of that magic, right?
you know what I mean? So hopefully he's took a scroll with him, you know what I mean? Or one of those coins from John Wick and sent him
Shout
on
out
his
to
way.
Don J.
Don
There you
J.
go. Thank you, Don J. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's it. But he also got Greg Rowan and Brian Callahan. And, you know, they spoke about that. Apparently there was a benefit that Brian Burns had this evening, you know what I mean? And Jackson Dart was there in support of his brother, Brian Burns. And they spoke about the three minds that are creating this offense along with Jackson Dart himself. So I'm encouraged, bro. And that happened about maybe 2 hours ago. You know what I mean? So they got a vision.
Okay.
And it seems like everybody's speaking, communicating, and creating. So
same page, right?
Yeah. So it's good to see.
Right.
And Harbaugh has been the beneficiary, you know, not the beneficiary, but the conduit to all of that.
The conductor, right? And real quick, shout out to John Harbaugh again, man, because I heard in training camp he don't even got the music playing. It is all business during training camp. And again, with football with the fellas, we were 5th in the NFL in rushing last year, even without Scat for half the year. Now we have him back and added CC, Ricard, and Fields over Wandelli, meaning we are a better run blocking team now by far. And shout out to you again, football with the fellas. I could not agree more. We are back to what Giants football should be. Like, when was the last time we had a fullback in the back? You know, the last time we had a fullback was Henry Hynoski, the Rhinoceros. Shout out to Hynoski, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And Willie, again, a little background on Parker, Vic Fangio, Denver Broncos, Philadelphia Eagles, and Mike Patine. Am I saying that right? Green Bay Packers, and with Shoddy in Denver. Okay.
Yeah, so you got some aggression with him. All right, sir.
Yep.
I like it. I like it.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a battle. But yeah, man, any closing statements for the offensive coordinator versus the defensive coordinator situation over here?
Yeah, if anything, Matt Nagy got experience, man. So he should be the victor on this. He's been behind the the play calling, or as far as being a head coach, so you can see the rhythm of the game and the patterns on how things go. So hopefully that's where experience gains the victor.
Right. What about you, LRP?
I agree. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Shakes, Mr. Monteur.
Nah, I'm good on this, man. Just yeah, I mean, like, gotta run the ball, bro. Just run the ball, bro. Oh, but one more thing, right? Somebody put out who the running backs was. We already put out Montgomery, but he also put out the fact that Tariq Cohen. So it made me think, like, Turbo is going to get a real look because, you know what I'm saying?
I think so,
if he
too.
likes those style of running backs, then Turbo is going to get a real look.
Yeah, he got that Darren Sproles in him, man. You know what I mean? He really do. But real quick again, football with the fellas. So I think we'll run the ball well. We'll be in the 12, 21, and 22 sets a lot. So we don't need the Nagy to pull too much out of the bag in week 1. And I think so. I think I agree.
And 22 a lot.
We're gonna be in those heavy sets, hard body karate. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the bodies paused in the building to do so. So why not?
Hard body
karate. You know I love that.
Hard body karate.
Hard body karate.
Love that.
Sir. On to the next slide, man. Here we go. And we talked about this earlier, right? With whether or not Malik Neighbors and Cam Scatterbo are going to be here on time. We alluded to Malik Neighbors possibly not. Well, I said he's not. LRP said he, if I'm not mistaken, right? You said he will be. Black Freeze, you think he will as well? Week 1, Freeze, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, I believe.
Shakes, and you said no, right? I said possibly not. More than likely not.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Bubble wrap. That's all. Bubble wrap him.
Right.
If he's not ready, don't force
Styrofoam
it.
peanuts, all that.
Yeah, I mean, let him be, yo. I
Yeah.
need a full 100% Malik Neighbors, bro. Not
Yeah, you know, given our history, Shakes, you know that's what we do. We get the bubble wrapping you, boy. We'll bubble wrap.
Yeah.
you.
bubble
What's
wrap.
his name? What's
Bubble
I keep forgetting the health, the medical doc. What's his name again? Ronnie Barnes. Whatever.
Ronnie Barnes.
What up,
Yeah,
Ronnie
man.
Barnes, man?
Put the bubble wrap on him, man.
Tell you, bro. Whole name sound like you gotta go somewhere and do bad business. over
Bad
the back there
business. So like he
and
like a
talk-
mayor of a
He
town
said,
that's
he said his whole name
getting
sound
their
like a
fun
second
stolen or
opinion. He
something.
said you gotta get a
Yeah,
second
man,
opinion.
it's like, man, we gotta go over Ronnie Barnes' spot.
Ronnie Barnes.
That goddamn Ronnie fucking
Shit,
Barnes.
Sound like he got
Shady,
like a
bro.
1-800 number,
Sound
Ronnie
shady,
Barnes or some
bro.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
The sound shady.
Dude be
Ronnie
surviving, bro. Man,
He's a lifer,
mad
bro.
tears out there,
The
hamstrings
life
out there,
alert is
all in the
crazy.
back.
Nah, you know he's a mirror. He's a mirror. So it's all good, bro.
Right. So,
Ronnie
but
Barnes.
when it comes to Cam Scatterbo, I think he's gonna be good. I think outside of like, I don't know, man. Like, I think he's gonna be ready for week 1. That man, that bro, Cam Scatterbo is one of one. He is just like an anomaly. He's just a wild dude, bro. And I don't think anything's gonna hold him back. I think the mental state is gonna be in such a way that the body's gonna like just be like, all right, this is what we're gonna have to do to get ready. All right, we're just gonna have to get ready, I guess, because he's gonna take us out there regardless. So we're gonna need to be ready. But how y'all brothers feel about him coming back for week 1?
Yeah, I think he'll be ready. As far as how explosive he'll be and how strong he is, you know, we'll see what happens in camp. We'll see how that, because I know once they get to putting them pads on, we're gonna see a lot. We're gonna start to
They're
see
gonna
a
bubble
lot.
wrap him though, like they would with Malik.
I don't think so, man. Because
I don't think he's gonna
remember,
want to
dude,
bubble
I don't
wrap.
know if y'all remember or not when during the OTAs when he had that. He didn't start right away because he tore a
he didn't?
hamstring. Yeah, he tore his hamstring. He took
Yep.
the hamstring and he was throwing helmets and all type of shit. I guarantee you, they not holding this kid off the field, bro.
Nope.
I'm telling you.
We're gonna have a
telling
hard time holding them alligators down. You understand what I'm saying?
He's not that type of guy.
How you feel, LRP? How you feel about your hijo? Su
Hey,
hijo.
man. Just safe recovery, bro. Just like
Yeah, he's gonna
Mavis.
be good.
You know, man, I think he's gonna be good. He already said that he's on track or ahead of schedule. So yeah. Whenever they ready, man. As long as they ready, I'm cool with it. But not before.
Okay. Real quick, football with the fellas. I agree with the bubble wrap on Leak. Hold off until he's 110%. I don't think we see Neighbors until week 5 IR for the first 4. Damn. Say it isn't so, football with the fellas. In Jesus' name.
We'll see.
But we scored 22 points per game, 16th without him last year.
These are
Scat will
facts.
be back, though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Willie, real quick again, this is what our running back room may look like. Jay Williams and Alvin Kamara. Okay, so wait a minute.
What? They signed Kamara?
Yeah, is that a real thing?
That they
Working on a deal with him?
Okay.
Snap.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
I mean, he's a
Williams
veteran.
had a
but,
good
you
year
know,
last
this
year,
Alvin
too.
Kamara. Alvin Kamara is Alvin Kamara. He like to me, Alvin Kamara is like the Mike Evans of the running back position for real, for real.
Shoot,
But
what up?
Senor Montaña, how you feel about
Running
this?
behind
You think
Ricard?
Scatterbo coming?
Um,
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
So, y'all know me, man. Y'all know how I feel, man. I'm like, man, bubble wrap. The thing about this guy is, man, he ain't no goddamn bubble wrap type player, man.
Not even saran wrap.
He'll
You hear
rip
me?
that goddamn bubble wrap off. Like, take this shit off me. You know what I'm saying? So, though I'm saying, man, let's save him until week 1, please. But knowing the player, that's not gonna happen. He gonna be out there. He probably gonna be out there next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up.
Right. And I just think the camaraderie he's building with New Jack City, man, it's just, yo, fam, It's for real. It's like
Yo,
Starsky and Hutch
they
with the
electrified our team, fellas. Electrified.
Yeah.
They put energy,
Yeah.
couple volts back into the team, and had everybody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, looking like, whoa, I think we could do something. Until that kid got hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling. Even though I know everybody was like, well, what about Giants were in on Jeremiah Love? Who wasn't? Right? But it didn't look like they wanted to do much at that running back room outside of the top guys, Kenneth Walker, Jeremiah Love. If it wasn't the top guys, they weren't going to disturb the room. They wasn't going to disturb the groove at all. So I think they believe in the kid. I know they know there's attrition in this game and the way he plays. Unfortunately, that's a part of it. But I don't think he gets hurt if he doesn't, be a victim of a drop hip tackle. You know what I'm saying?
And
He
this
doesn't get
wasn't
hurt.
calling those. Wasn't my man?
Yeah, they
supposed to
didn't
have
call
that?
it.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, man. Why even have
They
it in the
didn't
rule
call
book?
it,
if
but
you're not gonna
I'm not
call it?
crying. I'm just stating the facts. It's just
Right.
I don't think he gets hurt if that illegal tackle. You know what I mean?
Right. Like I said, man, barring injury, that young man is going to be a superstar in this league, bro. It's just between the personality and the skill set and the natural ability, man. It's like a trifecta. You know what I'm saying? Real quick to football with the fellas again. Neighbors out could be a blessing. Gives Dart time to build chemistry with Mooney, Fields, likely, Austin, etc. Long term, that'll help us. Neighbors eats a lot of targets. This will help us resting Neighbors.
All good facts. All good facts.
I can't necessarily disagree with that. That's a good point right there. Definitely.
All good facts. And that he's already building it. It was him and Jameis Winston. They were already with Mooney and everybody throwing and getting rhythm. And
Right.
I think just taking up that, because I remember Eli doing that from way back. You know what I mean? And seeing Jackson do that even his rookie year, starting now, jumping in and getting out with the veterans and getting rhythm with everybody. Because remember he had Hyatt and everybody out there. So it's a good situation to where we got a guy that really loves football. Jackson is really a football guy. Like that, you know what I mean? Scatterbo, a football guy. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
Joe? Right, Joe?
yeah, we need that. We need that soundbite. But yeah.
Shout out to Blue Virus, man. How about those Cowboys? I don't know, fam. You a Cowboy fan?
know.
You let
You
us
tell
know.
us.
Shout
You
out to
tell
you,
us.
man. You know what I mean? Make sure you hit like and
Tell us.
subscribe
We'll see. We'll
to the
see.
tribe.
Monday.
You know what I mean?
Maybe Sunday night.
It's going to
We'll
be
see.
definitely a battle.
Getting our 40 points back.
Word up. Word up, man. But yes, sir. We gonna get into the
So real
position
quick, right?
comparisons, right? Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. But real quick, I just wanted to know because like they was talking about, or we spoke about, CD Lamb versus our secondary.
Mm-hmm.
But what do their secondary got with our wide receivers?
That's the real question.
Yeah, I didn't see that. See, now that's with the book. You get to open up the book. See,
Right.
that's a longer show. We're already on
Right.
because I'm telling you right now, we finna start cooking the whole league up. They don't understand what's finna happen. We finna carve him up. Tight ends,
We
tight
need
ends
the
to the slot,
sword
to the
effect.
outside.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We all of that. Because
Yes,
remember,
sir.
Calvin is a number one receiver. I mean, pardon me, Mooney's the number one receiver.
Yes, when he was with Atlanta. Yes,
Darnell
he was.
Mooney is a number one wide receiver outside.
You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
So what I'm basically saying there is, I know we all, what about Malik? Well, what about Malik? They already got an insurance policy for Malik.
See, and shout out to Willie, man, because I was about to say this. The only thing that they got going on over there is the Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
Just asking, what are y'all gonna do with Caleb Downs? And that's the real question. And that's the thing too, because well, see, that's the thing though too, because Malik Neighbors is over here talking like, oh, that's something to worry about, yada yada yada. Him not playing might be low key a blessing in a way.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he might be shaving points because he all in love with his
You know what I'm
friend.
saying? And
I'm just
Caleb
joking.
Downs might be motivated if
I
he's on
hope
the
not.
field.
Oh, come on, don't do that.
I'm just joking.
Come on,
Hey
baby.
man,
I'm just
Same.
joking. But nah, for real though, you know what I mean? That's Caleb Downs. I think that's more on Jackson Dart to take care of. You know what I mean? I put us dealing with Caleb Downs on Jackson Dart. Like, yo, that's your guy that you need to manipulate. That's the guy that you need to tell. Be like, oh, thought I was going that way, didn't you? You know what I'm saying? That's where that matchup is. If Caleb Downs is what they're saying about him, then that matchup needs to fall on our quarterback to deceive.
No, that falls on Matt Nagy with his play calling. We're gonna see, man. Football with the fellas. By week 8 or so, this offense will be for real. CC will be settled in. Neighbors, Fields, Slayton, Mooney, and the run game should be full throttle. And our 2 tight ends will eat. We just got to stay healthy. And I couldn't agree more.
That's
Football
it.
with the fellas,
That's
man.
it.
And shout out to Blue Virus Show again, man. We'll get the W in week 1. We don't have to worry about that. We gonna see, man. I get it. You had a number for a while, man, but things is different over here.
Hey, I'm about to say this ain't the same, James. This ain't the
Man,
same.
This
ain't the same.
Yes, sir.
Bro.
We gonna see. It's gonna be interesting, man.
Your boy Prescott won't be able to, you know what I mean, do the little jab step back there like you've been doing.
Right.
You know
Yo,
what I mean?
I ain't gonna front, man. That's the only thing, they really got going for him is Prescott that guy, man.
Yo, he light on his feet. I ain't gonna hold him. He light
I gotta
on
give
his
it to him.
feet.
Prescott is that guy.
Yeah.
We got some guys coming for him though this year.
Yeah.
But he gonna be on the ground. On the ground, you hear me? Yeah, spider webs all on top of him.
On that turf. Well, it's not turf, it's gonna be grass. Well, are they gonna keep the grass? They better keep that grass. They better stop. They need to cut it out.
I don't think they talked about changing anything in the future thus far.
Well, I know they changed it for the whatchamacallit, the World Cup or whatever.
I need me a black and red helmet. I need a black helmet and I need a red helmet. They need to stop playing.
So that's news to me, Ghost Dog. They changed it for the World Cup.
Yeah, it's all grass now.
Yeah,
they changed it for the World Cup, and they need to leave it like that.
You change it back,
no
man. You know what I'm saying? Why change it
Keep
back?
it that way.
Because they probably just covered with the existing.
Well,
they
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they ain't tear that up.
Man,
But yeah, they
probably
chopped it up in pieces and they put like the grass pieces on it, like the whatchamacallit, the sod or whatever. But I don't know, man. They need to figure it out. That artificial turf shit is whack to me.
Yo, you know when motherfuckers come to your job,
yes,
and it should be all special, and everybody be out all of a sudden acting different. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit is like on a national scale with this World Cup shit. Like, they building whole new buildings and streets.
Infrastructure in Jersey.
Yeah, they come through owning cities, man, like the Olympics, man. What you talking about? They got that money
it
out.
is. Yeah.
Create a lot of goddamn traffic.
Move all of the bums. We're coming to your town.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all put y'all phones away. The boss is coming. You know that shit on a national scale. Just
all of the vagrants. Yeah.
International. But that's a separate conversation, man. But yeah, opening game, primetime Sunday night. Hopefully it's good weather. It's gonna be a battle, man. And I'm confident that Big Blue will take the W. Real quick again, Blue Virus Show. I like what you guys are doing here. Are you guys all Giants fans? Yes, we are, man.
Yes, sir.
If you like what we doing, man, make sure you run up and sub up, subscribe to the tribe. If you appreciate the way we spit on this mic, make sure to smash the like. Simple mathematics, man.
And it's Giants. You know, we all Giants here, but it just seems like we cover everything, man. We cover all.
Right. We football fans first and foremost, man. That's just what it is.
But yeah, we all Giants.
Some of us got like 2 or 3 teams, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah. That's a whole nother topic.
Yay, sports.
Right.
He said, "Yay, sports." But yeah, man, Blue Virus, man. Let your people know, even your Cowboy people, man. Let them know.
Yeah,
We're gonna get some round tables going. We're gonna get some round tables going, Blue. So stay tuned, man. Have you on some round tables, man.
I got that cooking. So yes, it's definitely on the way.
Yes, sir. But any closing statements over here, fellas? We already close to the 1.5 hour mark, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'll take it first. Pause. New York Football Giants, Week 1. Early prediction: we get the W. We win by a touchdown and a field goal. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling right now. Until everything else get mixed up, and then we'll see how everything else is going towards the 53 and all that, because it's way early. But I'm with the W, man. Everything I'm seeing dubs right now. I'm seeing a lot of W's for us right now until the ground is unsettled for me because the way of we're playing is not an unsettled way. It's not what we're just going to play according to the team we're playing. We're coming to punch people in the mouth.
All the way in the mouth. You hear me?
Unapologetic.
Tim's
Both
on.
sides of the ball. Three sides of the ball. 3 phases.
Special
So
teams, all that.
I'm not bothered, not worried so far this off season until the season. We'll see what happens, man. Hopefully, like everybody's saying, we just come in healthy. We just come in healthy, and I don't have no qualms in the world. It's your humble brother, Black Freezy. Yo, make sure you hydrate, communicate with the family, wash your hands, and please stop touching shit.
Right.
Black Freezy, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Black Freezy. LRP, you got anything to say to the people them real quick, man?
Nah, man. Great show. Fantastic. Thanks to all the people tuned in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like all the channels of what the Shakedown that's on Giants, Shakedown Shenanigans, His Pick, Her Flex, Black Book. You know what I'm saying? We got it all. Blue Bodega coming. So we really, really appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in. Just like Freezy said, wash your hands, stop touching shit. You know?
Right. And take a bath every so often because showers is different than baths. Sometimes you got to soak in it, you know what I mean? And just let it just marinate. You know
Make sure you shower first, though. Then get in the tub.
Then
get your nasty ass in the tub first. Take a shower first, then get in the tub. If you want to do it that way. But I don't.
Right.
That's another show. But y'all have a good one, man. Last report.
And make sure you wrap up. Always practice safe sex. But that's a whole nother conversation. Ain't no go Cowboys over here, but you know what I mean? We appreciate that. Virus. Nice, my guys. I also subbed up to you guys and also have a YouTube channel, The Next Level Sports Lounge. We talk sports. I'm definitely going to look for it, fam.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, we're going to tap in. Definitely going to tap in.
You guys are more welcome to join if you ever guys. Absolutely, man. That's the plan. We are all for collaborating with other content creators, division rivals or otherwise. And yeah, man, real quick, man, I'm gonna just lay it out right now. I might be sipping on all the big blue Kool-Aid, but I'm gonna go out on the limb and say it, man, straight out the window, cannonball, head first, all that, whatever you want to call it, it don't matter. We about to blow the Cowboys out the water in that season opener. You hear me?
You my boy Blue.
Timberland stomped out. It might be a 40-0 on the reverse type of situation for real, but I do see us winning by at least 2, possibly 3 possessions. I just don't think, fam, look, if Cam Scatterbo comes in healthy with the New Jack City effect, with this offensive line clicking on cylinders that they need to be clicking on, we are going to take them all the way by surprise. Dak Prescott ain't going to know what to do, especially if this pass rush is in full effect. So, W all day, New York Football Giants, go Big Blue. The Big Blue Revolution will be televised. You already know what it is. Shakes Montana. Take it away.
Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody that listening tonight. Go to the subscription and check out everybody's channel and subscribe to everybody's channel.
Especially those Twitter folk. Tired of it. Tired of them Twitter
man.
folk, man.
So all the channels that's in the description, man, please go subscribe to all of them, man. But man, great show. And on Thursday night, schedule release show. We out here. All right. So you might want to tune in for that one as well.
Saturday night. Yes,
Blue
sir.
Virus and Will. Y'all might want to stay tuned. Thursday night, man. It's gonna get crazy, man. We gonna go
bring your Cowboys friends up in there.
The schedule.
That craziness.
Yeah, man, and say whether it's a dub or a loss, man. And I'm gonna let just pre-warning. A lot of these dudes be drunk.
Yep.
They be
You hear me?
Yeah.
In the Big Blue Kool-Aid, man.
Blue Hennessy.
Man. We in there.
You know what I'm saying? They be talking about, yo, Tom Brady ain't gonna beat us this year. Like, what the fuck going on, man? Yeah, I mean, we got Mahomes' number this year. Look, what the fuck?
Right, Ball Noah's podcast. We getting our get back this year.
Baltimore.
Yes, sir.
No. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I mean, they get crazy. So y'all want to stay tuned. All right. But yeah, man, all of the channels in the description, man. Make sure y'all sub to all of them. Hit the like buttons and yeah, I mean, let everybody hit this algorithm for real. But other than that, man, we'll be back on Thursday. And shit, man, stay tuned. Shout outs to the crew. Shout outs to you. And good night.
Peace.